eyebrows are going crazy. Got Diet Coke. I'm snacking on my Lily M&Ms. Literally, my face is on them. You know, what more can you need? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lily and welcome to my July reset. If you missed my June reset, basically explained, I'm going to start doing kind of like monthly resets, basically going over my plans, goals, whatnot, reflecting on the previous month, and then kind of talking about what I have in the works for the upcoming month. It's only my second one. June was the first month I did, so I'm still kind of figuring out the best flow and format of how I kind of want to do these, so bear with me. But with that, let's just get into it. Before we start talking about July, I think it makes more sense to reflect on June. So I guess first reflecting on June overall, I feel like it was very uneventful. I mean, things got very chaotic at the end. It's kind of why I fell off the face of the earth. With mine and Ava's graduation party, we had a lot of family coming in from out of town and things just got really chaotic. But before that, things were very like stagnant. I hadn't seen my friends really, wasn't really doing much, so life was honestly pretty boring. I feel like overall though, like I'm definitely starting to feel a little stir crazy. I'm definitely feeling a little bit bored. I'm not really doing much, as I make the jokes that I'm a stay-at-home daughter, so I feel like I'm starting to kind of feel a little bit not great about that. But now to actually talk about the specific goals I set. So for personal goals, I had keeping my room clean, keeping up with my laundry. I feel like I did both those things. My room's a little bit chaotic at the moment because I went shopping, but it's nowhere near where it was before I did my whole declutter, and my laundry's been great, so I would say I did both those things. Nurturing my friendships and trying to make plans with friends and whatnot, I've definitely done a lot better with that. I had two of my friends come to my grad party, which was awesome. It's really great to see Caitlin and Julia. That was awesome. I just also feel like I've been trying to text and talk to my friends that I don't really see a lot, and just trying to actually talk to them instead of kind of just like Snapchatting them and sending a blank picture of my face back and forth. I've been actually trying to like talk to them through text or maybe FaceTime or whatnot, just depending on what our friendship is like. And then lastly, establishing a healthy routine. Obviously nobody's perfect. I don't think that I'm also someone who has a cutthroat routine. That's my garage door. I definitely haven't been just waking up and laying in bed all day and doing nothing, so I would say I'm doing pretty well. So now moving on to social media goals. This is where things get a little dicey. As far as remaining consistent, I was doing really well for the first like 2-ish weeks, 2.5 weeks of June, basically up till I had my grad party. So I think it was like like a week ago I fell off, I feel. But yeah, it was honestly just, I didn't plan accordingly. I should have pre-filmed more stuff before my family all came and bothered me. Posting reels and shorts, I actually did do that. I kind of been experimenting with that on YouTube a little bit, so I would say I did that. Networking with other creators, I didn't really do a lot of that on Instagram or TikTok, but I have well, no, I did a little bit on TikTok, but I found a few like YouTubers, I feel like, from TikTok that I kind of like subscribe to and whatnot. I wouldn't really say that we're buddies, but like I at least found them. I don't know. I did not do a good job at taking more pics. I failed. I'm giving myself an absolute fail for that. But overall, I do feel like I'm proud of my platforms. I feel like I've been on my high horse about them, and I just need to like continue. And so lastly, health and wellness. Walking my dogs 3 times a week. I haven't been doing that because it's been raining. We have not been able to walk the dogs, so fail. But I've still been exercising. Read 2 books. Get this. I thought that reading 2 books was gonna be like, whoa. I read, let's see, I think I read 8 books. I read 8 books, yeah. I think, in the month of June. Yeah, that sounds right. Because when I was filming my last reset, I said I only had read 2 books prior and was like, I want to get into it. So yeah, I read 8 books since then. No, wait, 9, because I didn't include People We Meet on Vacation. So I read People We Meet on Vacation, Book Lovers, what's that book called? Before We Were Strangers, It Happened One Summer, Unfortunately Yours, Fortunately Yours. Oh wait, did I even talk about that in the last one? Or up to 6. And I'm not proud of this. This was actually a low point of the last month. Like, this was unhealthy and not a flex. I don't even like hockey, so I don't really know what like came over me. I like got possessed by something and I just became, I have a very obsessive personality and I just get really, really into things. And so I read the first off-campus book, which is What the Deal, and then I found out that there was a whole series and I read all 4. Right? Isn't there 4 of them? There's 5 of them. Holy shit, I read 11 books because I read all of them. Read The Deal, The Choice, The Deal, The Choice, The Score. Is it like The Mistake or something? Mistake, and then Legacy. So yeah, that's 11 books total. Like, what? That's like, I'm reading books. I'm a big reader now. I have to say I accomplished that. Complete my Apple Fitness series. I did not complete my Apple Fitness series, but I still did workouts. I just wasn't doing the Apple Fitness thing. I was still using Apple Fitness, but I didn't end up doing the Apple Fitness series that I initially planned on doing because I just felt like it wasn't really like, I don't know. I didn't really like the way that it was set up, in my opinion, so I kind of just like freestyled into my own thing. In terms of embracing my new body, I bought a bunch of new clothes in my correct size, so I feel like I did do that. I got some cute bathing suits and stuff and some cute clothes for my upcoming trips, so I feel like I succeeded at that. And then lastly, finding a new way to incorporate dance. This isn't exactly what I would consider a new way, but I was rehired to work at the summer camp that I've been doing for my entire theater career as a choreographer. So I will still be doing that. So yay. Not a new way, but like just continuing my passion. So yeah, I would say like overall I was fairly successful at my June goals. Not bad for the first month. So now moving on to my favorites for the month. First favorite I actually have right here. Caitlin gifted this to me in my graduation gift and I'm obsessed with it like every other girl. It's the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This is the vanilla flavor, like flavor wise, and you know, it does the job. Another favorite lip product, also new, is I got the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom. I also got the one in, shoot, what's the shade called? It's still in the box. I haven't used it yet. It's still in the box, but I've been using Cherry Blossom. It's like this light little like pinky color. Sorry to beauty guru it up, but yeah, I love anything that's plumping, so 10 out of 10 from me. Another favorite in terms of books, I loved the Off-Campus series. It was great. Elle Kennedy, I think is her name. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I think it's Elle Kennedy. They were just so good. I loved the way they were written. I just love connecting stories like that. So I don't know what person would call that a series. I loved the series. It was really good. And I've also been super into Tessa Bailey's books. Super random, but been loving these hair ties. I've been using these for 100 years. I don't know if I have any oh, I do actually have some in the packaging. It's the Invisibobble brand. These are the best hair ties. I don't know how well they work if you have curly hair. I've heard people say that they get stuck in their hair. I don't have problems with it, but They're nice because they're not too tight on your wrists. I find that normal hair ties are really tight on my wrist, but these don't give me a headache and they actually hold your hair. And yeah. Next favorite, I don't know if this is weird. Me, Chloe Racely, if you're watching this, shout out to you. But this is the Vaseline All Over Body Balm stick. I use this for when I'm slugging my face, and I just love this thing. I feel like my face gets so dry in the summer because of like the sun. I don't know. I've just been really dry. And this thing's just so easy because I hate sticking my fingers in a tub of Vaseline, and this is just a stick. So I don't know if that's weird, sorry. And then lastly, I've just been loving these Lululemon jackets. This is a cropped one. I don't know what they're actually called because I'm a fake Lululemon girl and I'm not really like that into the styles. But it's like an Align jacket, Nulu jacket, I don't know, it has some ridiculous name. This is a cropped one, but I have this one. I have a like light lavender, no, it's more like a periwinkle color. And then I have a black one. They're great. I think they're really good for like this type of weather when it's like kind of cold or like high, low, mid 70s, but then it's like going to be air conditioning inside. I don't know. I just think they're perfect, and they also make you look really good. So now I'm done reflecting on June. Let's actually start talking about my July. So my 3 little words, I guess more than 3 words actually in this case, for July are focus, celebrate, and live in the moment. I chose these because I feel like my mind's been all over the place, and I think a lot of the reason for this is boredom. I have been sitting around a lot, and I feel like when I do that, my mind tends to just like wander and wander and wander and wander, and I feel like I need to really just kind of like live in the present and kind of enjoy where I am and not really focus on, I guess, the things I can't control. Something that has always stuck with me that a therapist I had, like, I think I was in elementary school when I was seeing her, she said to me, she was like, depression comes from dwelling on the past and anxiety comes from worrying about the future. So living in the moment is where you'll really like prosper. It's kind of essentially like what she would explain to me, because like that was like a lot of like what I struggled with, and I obviously still continue to go back and forth with. And I feel like sometimes I just need to remind myself of that. Like, I don't need to like dwell on the past and dwell on being graduated from college and like missing all the old times and missing times with my friends and just missing kind of what life used to be like, and then like the anxiety stemming from like what's going to happen and like moving into Disney and like all these things coming up in the future. Like, I need to focus on the now and kind of focus on like, who am I now, like what am I doing and what do I want to be doing and what should I be doing, because who I am now still matters. So as far as the little boxes of priorities and goals, for personal, I continue to put nurture relationships. This is broader now. Instead of just friendships, I'm also taking into consideration like my siblings, my parents, my grandmother, etc. Just all the people around me. And then I have treat myself once a week. I will elaborate more in the detailed goals. For work and social media, I have stay consistent. I needed to hit myself with that. And then I also have established cohesive branding. That's like very aggressive. Social media, I kind of want to be a little bit more casual on. Like, it's not really that like serious to me in terms of like production value and all that. It's not really what I'm going for in terms of like branding. I just mean more so like there's little things. Like, I'm pretty sure like my bio on like YouTube still says I'm a Bryant student, and I'm just not anymore. I'm a graduate. So it's just like little things like that I need to like tweak. And then lastly, health and wellness. I have maintained healthy movement. I just feel like that's super important and I don't want to lose sight of that. And then listen to a positive podcast. I just need to start actually training my mind. So now the actual rundown, more details of the goals. Personal, get dressed every day. Sounds dumb and mundane, but like I need to stop like lounging around in pajamas. I need to stop. Go swimming. The weather's been bad, but like I need to take advantage of days that it's not raining and like actually go in the pool. I love swimming. I love hanging out by my pool. I need to actually start doing it. To continue with the nurturing relationships, I need to reach out to friends as well as make plans with my sisters and my family. Do something off of my summer bucket list once a week. That is kind of where the doing something for myself once a week ties into that. I'm gonna do a separate video about like my summer bucket list and stuff like that, but like I wanna make kind of like a bucket list of like things I wanna do over the summer, just like dumb things, like not anything crazy, like watch the sunset, like stuff like that. I don't know. Now for social media goals, I'm hitting myself with stay consistent. There's no going back. I need to actually follow my content calendar. It's okay if I stray a little bit, but like if I change the theming of what I'm posting, that's totally fine, but I need to actually post when I'm planning to post. Network with other creators. It's something I want to do and I'm trying to do. It's easier said than done. I also kind of want it to happen naturally, and I know that it will happen naturally when I'm actually just like posting and whatever, but yeah, take more pictures. I gotta get better at it. And then lastly, vlogging in public. I'm going on a big trip. We're going to Hawaii for 10 days, which is awesome, but I need to vlog while I'm there and not be a little wuss and hide my camera. And then lastly, health and wellness goals. Read 5 books. I can definitely do that considering I read 11 books last month, but one of them has to be nonfiction. Could be like a self-help book, something about business, something about your mind, something about really like emotions or something. I don't know. I need to find a good book though for that and do that. Keep up with my workout schedule, super important. Listen to a positive podcast. I listened to tons of podcasts, especially while I was in school, because like I would listen to them at work to pass the shifts and just like stuff like that, but I kind of fell off since I've been home. I love the Toast. They are so funny. Jackie O and McClordia really get me through the day. Like I also want to look into like other podcasts that like make me feel more inspired. I mean, don't get it twisted, the Toast makes you feel very inspired, but I have tons of people like in my podcast library. I just need to actually listen to them. And then stretch every day. I've noticed that my body is like getting really like tense, and I know it's because I'm not stretching like a dancer. Because I used to do that very routinely, and I'm not really doing that anymore. I need to get back into it because like even like my feet are cramping because my feet are so used to like being on releve, and like even like my toes, like it's weird what's happening. I don't know. That is pretty much it for my July reset. If you guys liked the format of this video, be sure to let me know. I can definitely tweak things. I'm still figuring it out, kind of as I already explained. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel so you'll be first to know when I upload my August reset, and you'll be able to, you know, get the tea on whether or not I actually stick to this. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.